Here we go folks, we are back to this series. InControl says, good luck! Little one says, have fun, good luck. It's a politeness battle, but InControl is going to concede. He is less polite, he is less of a cool guy than the little one. Actually, I want to address this point. I thought InControl looked really silly when he played, I believe it was Select. Dignitas Select. In the winners bracket semi-finals. So his reward for getting the top of the group was to face Select. The winner would go straight through the winner would go essentially to the semi-finals of the tournament. The loser would come down here and have to play more games. And when he lost 2-0, he lost convincingly. I think he overdid it with the good manners, because he said something like, oh, you are so magical, you are a wonderful player. And he said, it is an honor to play you. And I thought that was just a bit wanky. So, I don't know, comment on what you think. Is it possible to be a little bit too good-mannered? To be like, have fun, good luck, oh, you're the best, oh. That's me typing. That was me typing too much good-mannered things in my keyboard. So, you know, it's like, oh, no, you go. No, sorry for interrupting. You go. No, you go. It's like a politeness battle, and I hate it, and it annoys me. Someone's just got to man up and just go. But in this case, InControl wanted so badly, I think, to... It feels like a ploy for attention, even, to me. So that people will be like, oh, you're so good-mannered. You are just super great. You never rage. You always say it's an honor to play your opponent. I'm going to move on from that and say InControl is actually playing really well. Played really well in the last game. Held off a pretty decent attack and some Banshee harass, and then just moved through once his Colossus came out. Basically the opposite of the last game. The game on Metalopolis, his Colossus was too late. He lost the game because of that. The next game, which was on... what map was it? Zelmarket Caverns. His Colossus was right in the nick of time, and he won the game because of it. So Colossus timing can change everything. Colossus timing is key. So we see both guys once again, very standard, getting a tech lab on the barracks, possibly gonna go for some Marauders. I hate that. Marauders, you know they're Marauders, it's not funny. He's actually getting a Reaper, which is going to be interesting for scouting. It's kind of a Reaper-friendly map with all these high ground areas. But it's also, in a sense, Reaper-unfriendly, because there's not many places you can hop to and from that don't have a gap. You know, they've got these gaps, so you can't hop down there. There's not that much hopping that can be done, except here at these rocks. So that's going to be the main, I think, point of entry. There's also you're going to use it for scouting. You can come up here, and you can deal with any force fields by just hopping over them. At the very least, you can give vision. Gas is going to go down pretty quickly, and this command center is going to go down pretty quickly. You'll notice that that has two meanings. I'm going to throw down a command center. It's going to go down real quick, but then if someone shoots at it, it's also going to go down real quick. Also, your mother goes down on me all the time. But that's not usually while I'm playing StarCraft. Stimpack is on the way, and a Marauder to a Marauder. I'm going to stop with the stupid voices as best I can. 2 gateways, and 3 gateways. I'm going to see a 4th gateway. I don't know if you've heard of this build, it's called the 4-gate. That's where you build 4 gateways, and then you turn them all into warp gates, and then you win the game. Because it's really hard to stop if it's properly executed. It's also very hard to execute, mind you. But with this number of sentries, and no 4th gate, I don't think that's what he's going to do. He's going to try and expand. Stalker's a strange choice here. Other guys go very sentry heavy for 2 reasons. One is that they're very safe unit. Very safe unit, the sentry, because of those force fields. Especially when you have a ramp. Of course, don't really have a ramp on this quite wide open natural. Reaper's gonna die. Reaper does die. He's gonna push, put a little aggression on. The other benefit of getting a lot of sentries is that they cost only 50 minerals and 50 minerals means more minerals for your Nexus. Expanding does not cost gas. Sentries do cost gas. So if you've got some gas and you need to keep your minerals, buying sentries can be a really good call. Bunker though protecting this ramp, and a second one on the way. And he's actually getting in position to prepare for some repair. So prepare to repair, but no, go back to mining. He does not know that his opponent has totally left the building and gone home, but he has a feeling that he's a little bit safe with these two bunkers. Those guys were probably here not just for repair, but in the off chance that the SCV building the bunker got sniped, and if you get sniped then there's someone there to take the slack. Excuse me, I just had to scratch my ear. We'll move on without too much fanfare from that. This Nexus is about to pop, pop, pop. And the Robo's here and the Observer is on the way. The Bay too, so Quick Colossus won him that last game. Quick Colossus is going to try to win him this next game. And if he does win this game, he is through and the little one is out, gone. See you later, sayonara. The little one, you'll be gone. InControl, who you might call the big one because he's a big fat dude. No, he's not fat. Well, he's kind of fat. He's very muscular with fat. So I call him a fat dude. And he'll be moving through. So the big one taking on the little one here. And this Observer is going to give him vision now of the expansion, but it is not going to last too long because of this turret, the missile turret going up. Mainly, I suppose, to deter observers, but also it's going to shield him against any Dark Templar action. He sees that. His opponent sees him. They see each other. And he is aware that he could be scanned here, so he's just going to chill out. But he knows the expansion timing, that's the key. He's got a hidden pylon here, which is actually quite far from the opponent, from the opponent's base. But this is a super interesting game now. Both guys got their expansions up. Nobody's actually killed anything yet, I don't think. Just one killed each. Oh yes, that Reaper died. And obviously a probe has died on the other side. And the other killing that's been done was that stolen gas got killed. But now it is 3 barracks, all tech labs, all the time. And that means Marauder, 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 and Medevac. There's a couple of Marines just hanging out. But it is very Marauder heavy. Look at that, all those Marauders. So, interesting, interesting. Air would be good. And in fact, he's seen that and he has decided, bang, I'm throwing down a Stargate because Marauders don't know how to shoot upwards. They're that dumb. The Marines, can you believe that? Space Marines are essentially the smart ones of the Terran Army. Marauders are like, duh, he's in the air. I can't shoot him with my big fucking rocket launcher. I can't shoot upwards. But, look, let's give him the benefit of the doubt and say it's probably a technical limitation of his rocket launcher. In any case, a lot of Marauders here, big army, dropships now loading up, going to try and get over those force fields and deal with that and maybe land here while just pushing up here. That would be interesting. He is going to do that. Pincer move, force field's going to be basically horrible. It's a bad force field. It's okay because 2 Colossi are here, they have range, and now he has driven his opponent back, and despite being well behind in supply, 112, 115 now to 97. He has held that off well. He has superior technology because he has those Colossi. And he's actually going to push. I don't think that's going to go so well. There are so many Marauders, and Marauders do die to Colossi, but they also kill those Stalkers with great efficiency. In fact, he's not pushing, he was just jockeying, jostling, posturing, messing, doing whatever. But now, I believe this is double Robo all the way. It is, and it is double Colossus. Double Colo all the way. And a 3rd Nexus going up in this corner location, the real back corner, the back alley. Backyard Nexus. 3 Colossi now. +1 weapons on the way. I'm not so sure. Oh, that's interesting. +1 armor is mostly preferred against Terran, but that's, I think, usually to combat the Marines and their fast firing rate. On the other hand, this is a Marauder heavy army, and that means +1 attack might be better. This probe has picked the worst time ever to take a wandering stroll. And now these guys are actually going to find the expansion, and they could do a lot of damage because they're Marauders, and Marauders are ridiculously overpowered, especially against buildings. But here come the Phoenix, and the Phoenix is going to be able to pick them up, and even though they'll take ages to kill them, the Phoenix, of course, strong against light. Here come more Marauders, and they're going to kill the Stargate. They've already unpowered it. That's huge. If it goes down, it will. It definitely will. Stim Marauders, too powerful against buildings, in my opinion. They've killed that Stargate. Sick drop. Key decision there. So, he still has a lot of Phoenixes, though. 5 Phoenixes is a lot. I'm surprised he didn't get a Void Ray out as well. The Phoenix is going to take that out. But that actually sacrificed itself there. I think the little one sacrificed the medevac to save the Marauders. But he's got Vikings now. Actually a lot. He's got 6 Vikings. Half a dozen Vikings. +1. A Baker's half dozen of Vikings is enough to take out this number of Phoenix. But with this number of Colossi too, Vikings are going to be key. He needs more because there's basically 2 things that can happen. One is that the Vikings kill the Phoenix, and in so doing, the Phoenix protect the Colossi. The second is that the Vikings target down the Colossi, but are in the meantime killed by the Phoenix. And either way, basically, if there's Phoenix and Colossi out, you need an absolute crud ton of Vikings. Twilight Council and Cannon. Thought for a second, oh, Dark Shrine. But no, it's just a cannon. +2 weapons, +1 armor is finished, +2 armor is on the way, so it's double forge, action, and a Twilight Council. The Twilight Council, of course, allows that upgrade, and I've completely missed this, but a Planetary Fortress has been made, so both guys completely mirroring each other in terms of expansions and buildings, except that InControl has taken the role of TLO here. He's mirrored his own pylon. It's a really neat spot for a pylon, and a superly cool sensor tower here for the little one. Give him total vision over this whole circle. It's really cool if you ask me. It doesn't give total vision.